being a massive amount of animals and some caravan loot, some goods that are worth a decent amount of money in the northern markets, but not so valuable here. And then from there, you guys travel along to a fort where you were paid handsomely for your head of the bandit leader. And there you guys traveled and continued on the road for a little while. And one evening, you guys seen some fireworks. And since fireworks, you guys decided to check them out. And you discovered a little hamlet of a village with a bunch of blissfully celebrating happy people as they're celebrating the 300th anniversary of the founding of their little village. Samuel made a friend, and then he lost him.
Someone has stolen my pig.
Oh,
In an
And
effort to solve the mystery of the missing pig, Samuel has ventured north to the barn all alone in search of his pig. However, he did not find his pig, and he has begun his journey back to the festivals to find what he called the smarter people, help solve the problem. But that's where we left off.
gods do not care for trivial things, but I know of a man that will do it for me.
So yeah,
quick question. What happened with the trader with the supply of chocolates? A
He fucked
few.
off.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, we bought a bunch of his stuff, and then we wished him well because he was going a different direction.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
par-
I
the
just
party was
needed
heading west.
backstory.
Yeah, the party was heading west. They encountered him while he was heading east. They spent a night together, and the party bought a bunch of his stock,
Oh my.
and then they separated and went about their ways. The party continuing west.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I needed closure.
Nope, you're all good.
We didn't murder him if that's what you're worried about.
I mean, I
Not that you
mean,
can prove at
Oh
least.
no, I thought he was gonna be evil. There were some red flags being
What?
thrown down. Y'all should have
He's candy
tested him. I
bird.
bet if you
That's no
attacked,
mist
he
right
would have
there.
been a demon or something.
I
I
mean,
did test
that's
him. I ate his
that's.
candy. It was
I
delicious.
mean, that's.
I mean,
We don't care if you're evil or not. That's not a big thing. All that matters is you worship Samuel. That's all that matters.
But Samuel, you make your way back. Your boots scuffing along the packed road. Behind you, the barn looms silently. The wind shifts a little. And instead of blowing from the barn towards you, it's blowing the other direction from the festival
Ah,
towards you.
okay. So I am downwind of the barn now. Yes. Or vice wind is the barn is downwind for me now.
Yep,
Gotcha.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
I was wrong with the It's the wind is blowing in my face and I'm walking away, so the
hmm
barn is downwind for me. Gotcha.
But yeah, as you start getting closer, you do pick up a strong smell of ozone just for a moment. And then it's gone, and you can smell, you know, fireworks and pork, cider.
Oh,
But for a moment, yeah, you just had that strong smell of electrified air. But ahead,
okay.
you can see the flickering of lanterns and torches. and the sound of festival music.
I walk out and I look for Alar.
All right. Ayla, are you still congregating?
Yeah, it's a party. I'm just enjoying myself,
All right.
talking with people, just making small talk, that type of thing.
All right. Well, you do notice that everybody you talk with seems to have a fondness for the mayor. It's like she comes up in every conversation.
She hot?
Um, yeah, for a 300-year-old dwarf, she looks pretty good. A little too good, honestly. But
Well,
other than that,
I'm sure it's just because she, organizes this fine party, and people are appropriately thankful. I'm sure there's nothing sinister going on.
Right.
There's nothing that we're not causing.
Not yet, but my pig is missing. Samuel's only going to let that top stand for a few more moments, and he's going to get upset.
well, believe it or not, in this particular crowd, everybody is dressed pretty simply, so Alar actually does stand out.
Yeah, because I'm dressed really nice.
All right then. Well,
Yeah, you can easily find him.
I approach and I proceed to tell him that my pig is missing, giving all the details of what happened. About
What pig?
how my pig. I found the pig that I was playing fetch with, and I threw the stick, it brought the stick back. I threw the stick, it brought the stick back. I threw the stick, pig squealed, no stick. I find stick on ground, pig gone. I want my pig.
Show me where.
Right. And I take Alar to show him where it happened, where the pig disappeared.
All right. One
And I
second.
showed him how the. Oh,
I'm nipping some roads I don't need, but I do actually have a map of the town. I got bored. Made a whole
I
map.
show him how the tracks just up and just vanish. I was following the tracks and they just gone.
Yeah. So yeah, he brings you to the alley, and yeah, that is. So yeah. Just imagine all the houses have no silhouette, so you can't tell what the insides look like because I'm lazy. But he drags you down that alley to the west there. Or east, sorry. Big tent, bunch of people.
The northern one?
To the gray between the buildings. The rhombus of houses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that big building is the banquet tent, and then those are all the houses and stuff like that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So it's that right area right there. Okay.
Yep, to the right. Yeah, to the right of the tent. So yeah, you walk over there.
And I assume there are
it's-
pig tracks?
Yeah. There's two sets of pig tracks. One where it runs out, and there's a little bit of scuffed dirt. It's all packed dirt around the houses. There's no grass here, and the tracks run back to the cobblestone, and then another set of tracks that go out, and then they go further, and then they turn a corner, and just like Samuel said, they up and disappear. And leading up to that corner, about 10 feet or so before it turns the corner, and then another 10 feet past the corner, there's little droplets of blood.
Okay. Can I follow these droplets of blood?
Yeah, they follow the footprints, like they're alongside the piglet's footprints or hoof prints.
So it's like the pig was bleeding.
It does appear so.
Samuel, was the pig injured when you were playing fetch with it?
No, it was not. It was playing fetch and nuzzling my leg, and I had decided to keep the pig because it was quite smart and train it. But then I threw the stick again and it squealed, and I went looking and didn't find it, but I found the stick, and that was what I found.
Where does the blood start?
So here, let me. Da. Open a drawing program real quick. Real quick. Anytime now, computer. You're supposed to be faster. You have more RAM.
Real quick. 3 days
So-
later.
Stroke. Black. All right. So for the foot hoof prints, the first path is solid black, goes in and out. Second path is dotted line, and then there's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a faint red line. That's where the blood droplets start.
Okay. Yep.
And those are 5-foot squares.
All right. So, can I, looking at like the way the blood splattered and other like activities in the dirt around there, can I tell what caused it to start bleeding? Like, was it shot by something? Was it somebody
Um,
nearby with a spear, a sword? A
Go
5-year-old
ahead
with a
and
fork?
roll investigation, survival, or animal handling or nature.
Oh.
So investigation.
Yeah, investigation.
For you, investigation. A couple of different ways you could sleuth this out. Based on like the blood spray of where it initially starts and the droplets, it looks like something like cut into it but didn't pull the knife. That'd be your best guess. There's one good gush, and then drip, drop, drip, drop.
Okay. And are there like any other footprints around this that aren't the pigs? Like someone stabbed
Um,
it and then like boot prints
nope,
as it followed it? No?
nothing.
Would this have been in line of sight from the point where Samuel was throwing, like where the blood started? Would that have been in line of sight of Samuel from where he was throwing it?
Not really. He was throwing more by the tent, so it would have been distance would have been the issue. Like even with dark vision, it would still been out of range.
Okay.
He was hucking that, so yeah, I just have the lines going to the pavement, but he was over by the tent.
Yeah, I have the stick.
Okay. Where the footprints disappeared, is there any doors or windows nearby?
Not really. That to the east of it is like a cellar entrance. All those little 5x5s on the outside of the buildings are all like cellar entrances.
Okay.
That would be the closest, and then there would be a window in that northern center of that 10x10 room, right by the end of the line. But that's it.
And what are the roofs made out of?
It's a mix. Some are wood shingle, and some are hay.
So the one that this
Majority of them
disappeared next
wood
to.
shingle.
The one that it disappeared next to.
Wood shingle.
Okay. Well, can I just fly up there and see if the blood trail continues on the roof like it was hauled up into the air and over the roof?
Yeah. You get up there, and there's no blood up on the roof.
Is there anything unusual on the roof? Scratch marks, or like from like where a creature with claws might have been roosting?
Go ahead and give me an investigation. Look over the whole roof. Um, yeah, on the peak there are some gouges in the very in the eaves in the peak, or I guess the gimbal in the peak technically.
How big?
3-4 inch, like each claw. So like the claw spread would be like 6 inches. Reasonably big, enough to
Yeah,
gouge cedar.
right. But the length of the claw kind of indicates that it's probably a large or larger creature. Hmm. Perhaps we should talk. I come back down to Samuel. Perhaps you should talk with the mayor. Something might have snatched your pig from the air.
I didn't see nothing. I will ask the mayor. Let's go find the mayor.
I'm sure she's at the party somewhere.
Yep. And another thing of note is you guys have been here for, an hour or two, just hanging out and stuff like that. And I have to ask everybody that's present and participating in the party, are you guys eating and drinking with the folks?
You better believe it.
Yeah.
All right. Samuel, are you
Yeah.
eating and drinking with the folks?
I was until I started
Yeah,
missing my
no.
pig, but now my pig is
Yeah, that's
missing,
only
so
in the
no.
last 20 minutes. But yeah, up until then, you
No.
guys were
Yeah. Yeah, up until then
participating.
I
Okay.
had
I'm even helping with the fireworks by shooting firebolts up into the air.
So something just kind of struck you guys as night keeps falling. You guys don't really feel that tired.
The party don't stop, man.
Indeed. And you notice everybody around you, even though, despite you guys getting here later in the evening, and they definitely look like they have been partying, they don't look tired either.
this party was going when we arrived, right?
Mhm.
Indeed. It was in full swing when you arrived. But now that
I
you
think
think about it, it's getting
think-
dark and you're not tired. It's kind of strange.
I think we should talk to the mayor. I think the mayor.
All right. Well, do you and Alar look for Alaric and Rav?
Yeah, something strange is going on. Yeah.
Cue the Ghostbusters theme song.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Change in the neighborhood.
Bustin', 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 bustin'.
And I couldn't rhyme anything with Ghostbuster, so I thought about it. Anyway. But yeah, you guys, meet up and start looking about for the mayor, and you see her, and you can tell why you can see her because she's up on a stage. Actually, let me give you guys a.
I am going to activate my divine sense.
where are you doing that?
What do you mean, right
Let me
there
get you a
with the rest?
map because it's a big
I
plaza.
want to get close enough that I can see the mayor when I do it. Because I got 60 feet of range around me, so I want to do.
All right, 1 second. I misclicked, so there's a dot that I don't like. Actually, I can use that to my advantage. Dot is the mayor now. So that, do that, that. I did actually pull this over and mask it, so I'm masking as I go. I am masking very lazily. So anyway, you guys, and this is a reasonably large, like courtyard, if you could call it that. But the mayor is a little red dot up on the stage, and the majority of the party is congregating between that stage and the banquet tent.
Okay. What is she doing on the stage?
Ah, now that you mention it, there's
Finger-
somebody's finger guns. There's somebody standing next to her, and they ring a gong, and the entire crowd goes quiet. The music stops playing.
Wait, you said the red dot is the mayor and she pinged his what?
No. I was. You guys are making your way towards her. You're not within
Oh,
range to be able to ping
oh.
her. But this happens while you guys are walking that way.
Okay.
Because you're kind of making your way through the crowd, unless you wanted to skirt the crowd, but that would take longer.
No, I want to go right up through the middle of the crowd, starting before I get there and then walking through the crowd with it going. If I can do that.
Divine Sense is a ping. It's just a
Oh.
one-off. It pings out
Oh.
and pings back. It doesn't. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
active like Detect Magic.
Ah, dang. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I want to make sure I fire it when I get close enough for the mayor.
But yeah. But a single deep gong rolls through the town. Sound carries, and instantly every villager stops. Conversations cut. Music halts mid-note. Everybody turns towards the stage. Eyes bright, smiles big. The crowd moves almost in unison, a little too synchronized.
They've been planning this for a whole year. It's fine.
And on the stage
It's a
stands the
flash
mayor.
mob.
Radiant in ceremonial silks, her copper hair catching the torchlight around her, her eyes gleaming faintly. Amber, perhaps gold, it's hard to tell from this distance, but you guys do remember seeing her in person when she greeted each of you. They were definitely gold. Her voice carries clear and musically through the crowd. 300 years of peace and plenty. 300 years of joy and Meadow Rest. And she pauses. It hardly feels so long, doesn't it? So many seasons, so many faces. And yet, Meadow Rest remains, always welcoming, always safe. Her smile continues. Her eyes find you guys in the crowd. Some among you are experiencing the celebration for the first time. That makes tonight special. Every year we light our lanterns, not only for the years behind us, but for the strangers who find their way here. The road brings all kinds, and Meadow Rest has room for everyone. As you guys are moving through the crowd, you hear a couple of the villagers echo room for everyone when she says that. And she continues. I remember when I first stood in this square. It was smaller then. But what I strive for was the same. Peace, comfort, warmth for all. No guards, no gates, no fear. Only joy. Isn't that what the world needs more of? Laughter ripples through the crowd. A little too polite, a little too synchronized. And she tilts her head slightly, still watching you. You've traveled far. You must be tired. Please rest. Eat, drink, and enjoy the happiness we provide. The road can wait until morning. Her smile is simple, warm, a little too perfect. 300 years of prosperity. May it continue eternal. And the villagers start cheering, Meadow Rest Eternal, Meadow Rest Eternal.
What does she ping as?
And that'd be about when you get through the crowd and ping your divine sense. Let me look what that pings as 1 second just to make sure I have the right stuff.
Because this might go really, really bad.
1 second. Class Platin. Divine sense. Where the fuck is divine sense?
Page 82.
I'm on 5e tools.
It's at the top.
A paladin ability that allows me to sense celestials, fae, fiends, undeads, consecrated and desecrated. Located within 60 feet until the end of my turn. I can sense the type and location of it if it is not behind total cover.
All right. The mayor is pinging as a fiend.
Fiend?
Fiend.
Fiend.
You're also picking up. Let's see, where would you be for 60 feet? You're also seeing another fiend, but it's only the ping. You don't see anything there. Standing kind of to the north, or like on the ground to the north of where the tent is. And in the 6 seconds, you see it move away from you. Because it does. Oh, I didn't know it was your turn, so that's actually 6 seconds that it's active for.
Yes.
You can say
What?
anything?
After her speech, if you don't
Yeah,
do
no.
anything
Oh,
as
yeah,
soon as you
no,
ping
no,
her as
no,
a fiend,
no. Yeah, we doing definitely doing something.
what are you
We
doing?
eye blast, full range. She's within range. I'm.
All right. Go ahead and let me hold on. I have to pull up her stat block.
This might be a mistake, guys. This might be a real big mistake, but
Well, especially because you didn't actually say anything. You just like did your sense and then just immediately opened fire. So we're to be all like, "What the fuck's going on?"
wait, okay. Well,
And I started
let me
blasting.
yell while I do that. Can I yell while I do that?
Nah.
Die,
Well,
fiend, is what I'm gonna say.
sure. All right.
No,
Well, here
no.
is.
No, I'm gonna say, die, fiend, return my pig.
All right. Well, here is. All the villagers between you and her. So they just die. except for the guy that rolled an 18. He might live if you roll low enough. But here's the mayor. Nope, I did RR.
Arr.
So she passes for half. So go ahead and roll damage. And I guess everybody roll an ish. As the villagers start screaming and running away, those that actually it's the guy that rolled the 18 survived. What's your DC? I think that has a set DC, doesn't it?
16. Or you take
DC
half
16.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah. you
So
take
yeah,
half damage.
everybody but the 18. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
And I go last.
Look, if they didn't want to be smote, they shouldn't have been evil devils.
They shouldn't have taken the peg.
I shouldn't have taken the pig. Damn. I fucking did a Homelander scene. I was joking, but shit. I thought it was a clear shot
There's
between
the
me and her,
mayor.
but no.
Well, it is now.
No,
You
yeah,
have cleared her
yeah.
way.
Yeah, there's a clear path of bodies between you and her.
Well, she was up on a stage,
Oh.
so it's reasonable to assume that, the angle would not have cut through everyone between us.
But it's 5-foot radius or 5-foot diameter. Or yeah, 5-foot diameter beam. Or,
Oh, geez,
yeah,
it's not a laser beam. It's a goddamn, Buster cannon.
yeah, it's lightning bolt. It's lightning bolt, but fire damage. That's the only. It's lightning bolt, but fire damage. So it has a radius. It's not just a laser.
Yeah, it's 100-foot long, 5-foot wide. It is Cyclops' optic blast. I mean,
Hey, hang on.
I have a face
Actually-
laser. What the fuck?
These. They wouldn't be.
Like the advanced versions of the droids in Fallout. They'd have to charge up. You can hear them coming. And they fight that beat. I don't know if y'all played it.
You could add that to Inish too, because this is about to get really interesting.
That's one way to put it.
I mean,
All right.
I mean, she's a fiend. I don't know if she's good or bad. Most fiends aren't good, so. I fire
Well, you've never
first,
met a
ask
fiend,
questions
so you
later.
couldn't say.
I'm a paladin. Fiends are bad. What? They're not. They worship a god that's not me. They're bad. What?
I disagree with something they're saying. That means they die.
Exactly.
It does make life a lot simpler when you have that kind of thinking.
All right. Wow, this is an interesting Inish order. Alar's first.
No, I'm not.
Oh, well. They don't do anything on their turn. They're moving. So you're first. Samuel has shouted, "Die, fiend," and blasted away with his laser.
Cutting through about 15 people.
20. You killed
20?
20
20?
villagers.
I killed 20 villagers in one blast. Damn, that's
Okay.
good. I gotta write that down.
How far am I from this fiend?
You guys are all clustered together, so you're all about 60 feet from her. We'll just
Okay.
round averages.
Well, fortunately, I can move forward 30 feet then.
All right. Yeah,
Yeah,
the crowd is parting. Everybody is screaming and running in panic. Everybody is running to the east and west mostly. A couple people are running north, but they're running away from you guys.
And
Can't
then when I'm
imagine
30
why.
feet from her, I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on her.
All right.
Whiz save. Yeah, she passed. How far am I from the stage at this point?
She's about 5 feet on the stage, so about 25. Like she was on the center podium area. Give her speech.
Okay. Uh, uh, yeah, it's about it then.
All right. Moving. Oh. Um. Samuel. Something
Yes.
is slashing at you. Do you have blind sense or anything that would protect you from invisibility?
Negative.
All right. Don't think a 15 connects.
Negative.
Does it become visible after that?
It does not. $21 hit. Samuel?
21 will hit. Yes.
Yep, a second one hit you. Something walloped you for 16 slashing. You're not sure what, but it's to your left.
Interesting.
All right, that was DM4. So, Rav, you're up. Samuel has declared war on the town. Something is scratching him. The mayor is on the podium. Alar told the joke. It wasn't funny.
Hmm. Um. How target rich is the environment immediately around Samuel? Like within 5 feet of him.
You're not sure. You've seen him get scratched, but nothing appeared when it happened.
Uh-huh. Plan B, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
All right. You cast Detect Magic. Nothing but the party is lit up.
How far am I from Samuel?
Like right there. You guys were all clumped together.
All right. Well, that is it for me then.
Okie doke. Out of range, out of range. Alaric.
Hmm. Thinking. Well, if it's worth one time, it's worth it again. Fireball on the mayor.
All right. Oh, also, of note, as you guys were all present and aware, Samuel's fire damage did not look particularly effective.
Actually, I said fireball. I'm using fireball. Damn it.
All right.
Oh, you didn't know that fireball wasn't being effective until after you tried. I mean, till you
Eh,
said you were going to use
conquered.
it. He told you that
Well,
wasn't
no,
effective. You would have
I
known
forgot to
that.
mention. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
forgot
as
to
a player,
mention.
you would have known that, though.
Yeah,
What I'm
that's
saying,
why
you
I
would have
that's
known
why
that.
I retconned it as like, oh, I did not mention that fire beam because a lot happened all at once there. So yeah, his fire beam wasn't particularly effective. So if you want to switch, knowing fire isn't going to be that useful, you're welcome to. But fireball it is. Yep, you light the stage on fire. She seems unbothered, but did take some damage.
That's my turn.
All right, Samuel. Roll that
All right.
d6.
D6 for. Oh,
The
yeah,
recharge.
the recharge. Yeah.
Because he's fighting invisible.
All right. So I am going to raise my scythe and drive it into the ground. Channel divinity. Conquering presence. I need everything around me, with the exception of party members, to make a wisdom save. That
What's the range?
includes 30 feet.
Okay.
That includes them little blind fuckers that been poking me.
It does. Oh, sorry. I did not double that. All right. 6 and 9.
That is both a
Nice.
failure. They are both frightened of me and must move away. I can't see them, but damn it, they're scared to touch me. That's how you get rid of invisible enemies.
All right.
Fuck them. I'll let somebody that can see them handle them. My focus is the bitch. And after I do that, I am going to move towards the bitch.
All right. Well, all right. So what does that presence do?
A conquering presence. As an action, all creatures of my choice within a 30-foot radius must make a wisdom save. If failed, the target is frightened for 1 minute. It can save again at the end of each of its turns.
All right.
It has the frightened condition, which means it must move away from me.
Well, it can't willingly move closer.
Right. And I'm moving away when I'm going towards the chase.
Yeah, but they can still take an attack of opportunity. That's what I was clarifying.
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
And I believe that is disadvantage when the fear is in sight.
But they're invisible, so it's a flat roll.
Yep. The 24
I
hit?
mean, would you look at that? Look at that bullshit. Yeah.
All right. You hit for 20. I'm sorry, 23 slashing damage as you move out of their zone of control.
Ah, damn. Yeah. Fuck.
They pack a punch. All right. Do you do
I
anything
think
else?
maybe I shouldn't have attacked. No, that's all. I think maybe I shouldn't have attacked. Wait, let me see. Wait. I think I can bonus action. Hang on. All right, I am going to second wind, which allows me to heal hit points. However, because of the durable feat, when I roll a die to regain hit points, the minimum number of hit points I can regain from the roll equals twice my Constitution modifier. So,
All right.
I always gain 6 points. So,
Yep.
I could roll or I could take the 6, but I'm going to roll and see.
Well, you can roll, but if you roll less, you get the 6. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that one works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the 6
yeah,
is the
yeah.
minimum.
Yeah, the
Yep.
6 is the minimum I can get, so I recharge for 6.
All right. These guys. All right. Only one. Yeah, only one can. Alar, do you have anything to counter invisibility,
Not
plain
yet.
sense, etc.? Okay.
Not yet, he's dead.
As something you can hear wings swoop in and start slashing at you.
Yeah,
Well,
that does hit it.
hey, at least it's not your gnome, right?
Exactly. I have, in fact, 44 hit points on this one.
He would very much be dead against these things. As
Yeah.
it cuts into you for 12.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
But that's all they can do. And it is your turn.
Okay. So, I reach my pack and pull out a scroll. And cast from the scroll, See Invisibility.
All right. You see at least 4 of these things. There's 2 where Samuel was. There is one directly in front of you in melee, and there is one about 10 feet back. They look like gargoyles, but their skin looks more like polished stone, like a gemstone, like onyx or obsidian. And their eyes are blue.
Okay, so these look like creatures and not constructs.
Yeah, they definitely look like creatures. They do not look to be, structure made of construct material. Yeah, they look like creatures. Just they look very rocky.
And they can
Like they're
fly.
and they can fly, and they appear to be invisible permanently.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. So that was an action to cast that. So where are they? You said I could see 4 of them. Where exactly are they?
And yeah, they are medium sized. I apologize, I did not say that. They are medium sized.
Okay. And where are they?
One is in melee with you, face to face. One is 10 feet behind him, and behind you, where you came from, there are 2 basically in melee with Alaric and Rav at this point, because Samuel has moved out of their zone of control. Samuel has moved to your side.
Okay. So Sam is right next to me.
I believe so. Sam, you said you were moving as much as you could towards the mayor, right?
Yes.
All right. Yep. Then you guys are side by side.
Okay. I then tell Sam that, gesturing with my hand, there's like one right here in front of us. When you say that there is 10 feet behind that guy, you mean between us and the stage, right? Forward from us?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
he looks like he came from the stage or somewhere behind the stage.
Right, just making sure I got it all. So from my position, like at 0 is one guy, plus 10 is another guy, minus 30 are two guys.
Yeah, let me get some bips on the map.
Right, just trying to make sure I have. Because I'm also calling all this out to the party, right? Because I have
Yep,
nothing else to do on my turn.
All right.
Actually, there is one thing I could try if you allow it as a bonus action. What's the ground made out of?
Stone. The entire area is paved cobble. It looks like to be a large pattern of some sort.
Oh, that's not good. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it looks like there's flagstone and limestone that makes up the pavement below you.
Right. I was gonna try and see if I couldn't do like whenever you see like baseball coaches get pissed off at umpires and they start like, kicking dirt on the guy. I was gonna try to do that as a bonus action, see if I couldn't like reveal his feet or something so people could keep track of this guy.
No, actually, even if you were to try like sweeping a little, the common is the cobblestone is very well kept. There's no
Right,
dust
that's why
or
I said
dirt
that.
on it.
Oh, that's not good. Because I'm like, that means there's not enough dirt to do this. That's why I was mentioning my idea, just in case other people get inspired by it. Anyway, that'll be it for me then.
All right. You're there. You're there. You're there. There. You're there. You're there. Da 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 da. 2 forms. Okay, and then party. Hey, Laura, pick a color.
Green.
All right. Alaric, pick a color.
Pick a color. Red.
All right.
Should have also said green.
You want to look? You want to allow to just pick a different shade of green? You want to look like the bad guys. Got it. Rav, pick a color.
Let's go with a slightly darker green.
All right.
Because green is best.
Green is known for being the bestest color.
And Samuel, pick a color.
Blue.
Blue. All right. Okay. What is the range of see invisibly? It's just your vision?
Yep, my vision.
Okay. So then you can see, as you're looking around, the villagers are pretty much all but scattered at this point. They're very far away.
Yep.
There's more of them. This is what Alar updates you guys.
Okay, so here's a thing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I have the telepathic feat.
Correct.
I can speak telepathically to any creature I can see within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
They can't respond. Does this
Correct.
mean that I can essentially be feeding to people telepathically the location of these supposedly invisible enemies? So that at the very least they would know, like, enough to get their square, if not their exact location, since they are invisible.
I would say for that, if they want, they can make an intelligence save based on your information, and I will determine the DC. To be able to use it for accurate hits. Because you're doing this in 6 seconds trying to update everybody. So
Right.
yeah. So
But
yeah,
I
I
speak
would say yes.
telepathically,
But
so it's at
Mhm.
the speed of thought.
Yeah. But they have to be able to comprehend it. Hence, intelligence check. I'd say check, not save. Just a flat intelligence check. So anyway, that is Alar. These guys move. I'm just putting them closer together. Okay. DM1, I completely skipped her last turn, so you guys got lucky. All right. And Samuel, the mayor, looks at you. Oh, you poor, poor lost soul. How little you know of the role you proclaim. And I need you to make a save. 1 second. Actually, real quick, Samuel, do you have anything that prevents you from being charmed? I believe paladins do get some stuff for that eventually.
Depends on the paladin. I think only devotion prevents charm.
I don't think I have
I
anything
believe
that
it's
prevents charm at the.
I know there's something in one or a couple of the paladins that protects against charm.
No, I'm only immune to disease. No.
Well, this is not a disease.
I am not immune to charm.
Yeah, so I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. You do have advantage, as she is hostile.
What do you need me to make a what now?
Wisdom save against charm person. You are charmed. You have advantage, actually. Yeah, roll advantage. It's hostile.
you. Oh, right. Never mind.
Yeah, hostile charm person is at advantage.
I was gonna ask about the paladin aura, but it's like a +1 or 2.
I'm not high enough level to have the order.
Yeah, he's more fighter than paladin.
What the fuck?
He likes to break paladins by multi-classing them.
It's not breaking it. That's just getting rid of the core mechanics until like end game.
But yeah, okay, 16 does not pass. You are charmed. And then Alar, she walks to the back of the stage and drops off.
She died?
Well, you can't see her anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, she just walked to the back of the stage and dropped off.
Okay. I mean, fair enough. That's what I would do.
But that's all she does.
Sam,
these
stay next to
guys-
me. I've got a plan.
They can't get in range. They can't get just them. They get close. All right, DM4 Rav.
So those
Elar is
gargoyle-
spamming your brain with pings right now.
those gargoyles are invisible and it's not picking or it's not getting picked up by detect magic.
No, it is not. You find this odd.
These gargoyles are made of bullshit.
Shiny bullshit.
Um, how far was the back of the stage?
From where you are,
Yeah.
80-ish.
All right. Fuck, it's a 60-foot radius. I would like to go ahead. Nope, that's the wrong spell. Yeah. I will drop detect magic because it is useless this fight, and cast Call Lightning. I'm gonna center it over the stage,
All right.
and uh, hmm. I'm just gonna drop it a couple feet past the stage where the lady dropped off.
All right. And for that, you have to declare a point you can see, and it's a 5-foot radius, right?
5-foot radius, point I can see. Yes.
Okay. You cannot. The entire front of the stage is covered, so you can't see behind the stage from the front. So you would have to be, blind shooting over the top. Now, you'd call it like from your position across the stage is 7 feet tall, so you could call it like a foot or two above the stage behind the stage, but you can't call it on the
Uh,
ground. You
hmm.
can figure that out.
Is there something tall enough to just climb up and look at the
From
back of the stage?
your position, not really. You're kind of in the middle of the square. You hear that green dot, the darker green dot? That is a
Mhm.
map.
All right. Fuck it. We'll call it what are those things like kind of red outline behind the stage? Are those just buildings?
That is earthen. That's dirt. So how I'm doing this, the texture layering, the tan has a red shadow. That's what I'm using for the road. So that red is just the shadow of the road. It doesn't actually exist. Just use the solid black lines and ignore the red shadows. That gray area is like grass or dirt.
Hmm. Look, I'm out of ideas. I'm just gonna shoot the guy at the front of the stage if he's still there. Then
All right. And you're shooting him with your bow? Or you're calling your lightning?
lightning.
Okay. Do you want to center it between those two? Because 5-foot radius would hit both of them.
Sure, we can do that.
All right. What is that for them?
What is call lightning is a dexterity save.
Right.
DC 16.
All right. 10 and 19.
Which I believe is 1 full and 1 half damage. A very mediocre 8.
Well, the one that you hit for full, we'll call it the closer one. Alar, you can see this. Everybody else can't. As it shatters, but as it's breaking, all of the fractured pieces of what look like glass shrivel up and turn to dust and vanish.
From the lightning bolt?
Yep.
Well, it looks like lightning damage is a particular. That was lightning damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It didn't look particularly effective though. It just looked like normal damage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
And that one
The other
hit-
one behind it is looking reasonably rough. It does look bloodied from that 4 damage.
Have they been hit before, or are they just very brittle?
I'll let you figure that out. From what Alar's looking at, they don't look damaged.
Right, and then I would like to. Let's see, what would be a beast that would fit in around this environment?
A pig.
They're a little bit slow.
Like, are you asking like what
Uh,
there is for local fauna?
Yeah,
Elks, deer, brown bears, black bears, the occasional grizzly, but not many.
mm,
Gnomes.
You know of a giant chicken. I don't have a stat block for them. Actually, I might. Hang on.
You know what? That's funny. Is it CR2 or below?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it though.
Well, regardless of how bad its stats might be, I would like to wild shape into a giant chicken now.
All right. He turns into a giant chicken.
I'm instantly suspicious of him.
Alar's hands or Alaric's hands are flaming and pointing towards you.
Not threatening, just suspicious.
Why do you say that like there's a difference?
Fair point.
I didn't fucking save that stat block. Damn. I'll make you a new one.
I'll
They
only
weren't
cry
actually
forever.
like that terrible. They had more. They had like I think it's 30 HP, so you could keep that. And then I think it was like +4 to hit with like 2d4. They were better than the goblins. They were just non-combatant.
Were.
Now they're dinner.
No, now they're
But
me.
yes, he turns into a giant chicken. All right, is there anything else you do?
And then I'd like to run around the right side of the stage and try to avoid any opportunity attacks.
All right. All right. You do have 40 feet of movement with the little birdie. That puts you between Alar, Samuel, and that group of 2 moving in. And I did not update
All
the
right.
map for you guys. So let me do that. The mayor is no longer there. Ignore the red dot. The mayor is somewhere.
Wonderful. Thank you, Wonder.
You're welcome.
Yeah, like that, but 4 feet tall. All right. DM5. Still off the map. Well, I mean, they're ever so slightly closer. Sorry, I am updating the mayor. Okay. As the fight compresses, and then Alaric,
Yes.
do you have anything like blind sense that allows you to negate invisible attackers?
Fireball.
Okay. Besides fireball. All right. As the two that can't attack Samuel or go towards him, you're the only target that's not towards him.
Yay.
19 hit.
Yeah.
12 slashing damage.
Ow.
And Alar, now you've seen one of them attack. When they attack, their hands transform into knives and then go back to claws.
When
Like
you
big
say
curved
okay,
scythes almost. Like big curved, like cutting utensils.
right,
Like
not kitchen knives.
gargoyle scissors hands. Yeah.
Okay. Weird.
All right. But that's it for me. Alaric! Your turn.
Hockey dokie. So I'm gonna back up.
All right.
Do.
Do you want to use your action to disengage? You do know there are two hostiles in melee with you.
Actually, I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna use Shatter in an area directly in front of me to get those guys in its effect without shattering me.
All right. Shatters 15-foot cube,
A 10-foot radius.
20-foot, 10-foot radius. Okay.
Yes.
You can't quite catch the other guys. Just a bit out of range.
I just need the
But you,
two guys in front of me.
yeah, you can shatter the two directly in front of you.
Yeah.
You'll be able to do that without catching party members.
Yeah,
You're really close to the chicken, but he's just
that's
outside of
fine. The chicken's just gonna have to deal with it.
it. All right, shatter is con save. So let me fucking net.
Aha, they both fail.
I would hope so.
And
As your shatter goes off with a thunderous boom,
kaboom.
and Alar, two more have shattered, turned to dust, and vanished.
Cool. I let Alaric
Oh,
know
gotcha.
telepathically that he's clear to move back.
Yeah.
Or move up to the rest of the party so he's not isolated.
We
I
don't want
like
an
not being
isolated
isolated.
incident. You wish to move into melee with the rest of the party?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, you can get behind Samuel. Rav is running off by herself. All right. Lyric, Samuel.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, right.
What?
It is your turn.
She's so pretty.
She is really pretty. She's got copper hair and golden eyes. Just
Is
the
she pretty enough
darndest
that
beautiful.
is she pretty enough that she'll make me attack my party members, or just not attack her?
She's
I
not
need to know what.
that pretty. Yeah,
Okay.
she did not use dominate person, although she does have it.
Okay, so I can attack the little invisible thing that
Yep,
Under pointed
yep.
out in the last one. Good. Okay. Then that's what I
That one's
wanted to do.
dead, but there's another one that he's pointing out that's a bit ahead. So go ahead and
Then
make
I'll
a
try that
int
one.
check. Flat intelligence modifier. You can get into melee with it, but being able to actually hit its square is where we're going here.
What kind of check do I need?
Just a flat int check. So your int modifier plus a d20. Or your, a d20 plus your int modifier, however you wish to roll it. All right. Yeah,
I don't
you're
figure out where he is.
you're
yet.
getting them pings from Alar, and no, you're able to figure it out. I mean, it's mental math. That's all you have to do, and it's an 8, so it's 5 feet in front of you. It's not like you're running across the square and attacking one,
Okay.
unless you want to go for one of the other groups.
No,
but I'm assuming you're going for the closest one. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. So go ahead and roll attack with disadvantage. You're pretty sure you're hitting the right square. Meester? You doing all right? Yeah, that misses. That misses.
Son of a bitch. Yeah. Okay.
I gave them low HP. I didn't give them nothing for AC.
Okay. I know. That would have
All
missed
right.
a civilian.
Well, you already got a pretty good body count for them.
That's all. That's all I can do. Yeah. That's all I can do.
All right.
I'll be right back.
You're dead. You're dead.
No, I'm not.
I'm clearing the hit list. All right, Alar. Yeah, there's a lot of them gargoyle things.
Yeah, but the party's doing a pretty decent job of clearing them all out. All the ones near me are dead.
Indeed, except for that one that's 10 feet away.
Yeah, but Samuel's in melee with it. He'll be fine. He's got this. So I'm gonna say 2 can play this game, and I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
All right. Yep.
And then I'm gonna take flight, going up like 45-degree angle upwards to try to see if I can't reacquire visual on the mayor. See, invisibility is not concentration, so if she's invisible, I should be able to see her still.
All right. And yeah, as you fly up, that gargoyle that's in melee with Samuel, it's looking at you.
Okay. Whatever.
Just so you know. But yeah, you fly up. Question mark. And then you fly up at a 45-degree angle. So was that like what, 20 feet, I think? What you'd
Ish,
move
yeah.
forward?
Yeah, 20 feet forward, 20 feet up.
Or do you want to fly straight towards where the mayor crossed over,
Yes.
more to the left, or more straight forward?
Straight to where I last saw.
More.
her.
Okay. Well, the reason I'm asking is because of the the angles that we're dealing with flight. If you go more straight forward, you would actually have more line of sight on the back of the stage than if you went to an angle because you're not getting as far towards the height.
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
If
I
you
would
fly straight
maximize what I can
north, you'll
see.
yeah,
Yeah, just go straight
yeah.
north.
If you fly straight, yep. If you fly straight north, you'll see more. All right, so you're over to stage there, and
Do I see her?
yes, you can see some copper hair.
Okay. Where is she?
10 feet from the end.
Is that inside the call lightning zone?
He said center on the stage. So yeah, pretty much everything's inside that call lightning
Great.
zone.
So I begin pinging her position for call lightning.
All right.
Fuck it, I'll be your aerial observer.
Yep. Well, funny enough, he'll get line of sight next turn because he has 40 feet of movement. Because he can go straight underneath the stairs aren't blocked off. And he's only 4 feet tall, so he doesn't have to duck. But for everybody else, you're able to update her position as well.
Well, of course I don't have to. I'm a chicken, not a duck.
Quack. All right.
And that's it.
Okay. Those two that were by the front door of the mansion, the manor, the two that are off and up to the right. I'm sorry, up to the left. Derp. Like the ones near the mayor. They start taking flight and flying up towards you, Alar. They look like they can move about 40 feet around.
Okay.
And she moves there. They
Where?
I'm updating several turns at once. She's not taking any action, so
Okay.
she can't see anybody. So all right, and then Rav, you need an AC, don't you?
I mean,
They're
I can
chunky
just
chickens. We'll give them an AC of 13.
oh boy, it doesn't change from my normal AC.
Well, we found the perfect wild shape. As two of these things move into melee with you. And here is the updated map. She looks like she is going towards the front of the manor. Nor the gray circle on the bottom. I was just using that for a radius. Uh, I think those both connect.
I don't know.
Well, let's see if the chicken survives. I can't type. The chicken survives somehow. You are
Uh-huh.
very fucked up. But
Uh,
it's your turn.
what's the con save of a giant chicken?
They were beefier, so I would say +2. Like I said, I don't have the stat block. I'm just kind of going off of memory.
All right, call lightning stays up. And I will I need to see where I call lightning.
You do
Can I
have an
see?
updated position for the mayor. Alar is, he's ping spamming,
Ah, okay.
but
Yeah.
it is not a point you can see that you can hit her with, and there are 2 opponents in melee with you, so you wouldn't be able to move to get line of sight to that where he's calling her out.
Hmm.
Can you see a point 5 feet above where she is?
No, the stage is 7 feet tall. Like the mats.
Isn't he a giant chicken though?
He's 4 feet tall.
Ah,
Giant chicken. Keyword chicken.
yeah. I wasn't sure how big is big.
It's not the giant
Is-
chicken. It's giant chicken.
I can't see under the stage.
No, it's got like a wall like decoration
Hmm.
across the front of it, like a banner.
Well, so much for that plan. I didn't realize you needed to see the point to call it down.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
just
see.
zap the guys in melee with you then.
Ah, okay. How about this? Plant growth. One action, 100-foot radius plants overgrow. Everyone inside is at quarter speed.
Mhm.
I don't need a point I can see within range, just a point within range. It's got a range of 150 feet, casting time of 1 action.
All right. Where are you planting your seed?
Uh, I want to put it so that if the fiend lady tries to beeline for the manor, she'll have to run through like 2/3 of it. So I want to put her in the back third of her. Yeah, I want to put her in like the back third of it along the path of the thing.
Hang on. You said 100-foot radius,
100-foot radius. Yes.
so it's 200 feet across,
Edge to
brother.
edge, yes.
That's the circle of the square.
Perfect. This doesn't discriminate between friendlies and non-friendlies. It's not a multi-target, so everyone's at quarter speed.
Well, not everyone.
All right, almost everyone. Actually, the gargoyles fly. I'm going to put it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna have it start at the back of the stage, so that we're not in the spikes on the front end of the stage.
All right. So, well, if you max out that 150 and it comes back 100, it'll be 50 feet from you, is what you're going for, right?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Let me. Since Alar is flying up, I'll expand the map. Grr.
Yeah. How dare we?
Huh.
Eh. Stop fucking fritzing. Inkscape is unhappy.
Isn't it always?
It is. Well, the thing is, I'm like doing double scaling right now. I'm trying to get the position of everything right from the other image because I didn't take a big enough snip. Okay, I think I actually got it pretty much. So That is 20. That was my preemptive fireball. So if we take a 20-foot radius circle and we say scale by 500, that's a 100-foot radius circle. So, hang on. From you, 150 foot. You want to put it. I'm sure it doesn't mind that. That's weird. More blocking. Go. Okay, apologies for the delay. Again, ignore the gray circle in the middle because that's just my 20-foot radius reference. So you want to do that. Big old circle of trees or grass or weird vines, right?
Yeah. See, actually, 100-foot radius, plants overgrowth, quarter speed. Yeah, it's just any plants already in the area.
Okay. So you couldn't grow on the cobblestone, but you could make the plants inside that radius go nuts.
Uh, bu- bu-
Because there is grass and stuff around her house, and there is a garden in the back that would be in range.
yes. Question mark.
What's the spell called again? Sorry.
Plant growth.
All right, third level transmutation. And all normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on this point become thick and overgrown. Okay, so all normal plants become thick and overgrown. So you just make all of the grass very inconveniently long around everything.
Well, I ruined her yard.
It would appear so. All right. Do you do anything else? And also, can you
Uh,
cast as a druid?
I would have had. Well, I would hope
Drop
so.
wild.
I would have
Well,
had to
no, I
drop
mean,
wild
yeah,
shape.
wild shape. Yeah, you would have drop wild shape. Okie dokie. So you let the
If the
chicken tank the
spellcaster,
hit.
yeah, if the spellcaster class can't cast spells, we got problems.
Indubitably. All right. These guys were digging the path. These guys were not close enough. Alaric.
Indeed.
Alar is ping spamming.
Yep. So I'm gonna hit the 2 dots just north of the dark green dot with another shatter.
All right. Yep. You're easily able to do that.
I would like to do that.
16?
That he makes it.
Well, let's see if he survives it. He doesn't survive it.
Ha! I've made it. Ugh. Another one bites the dust. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Samuel.
Samuel. My
Alar
turn
is
to
still
attack.
ping spamming that one right in front of you.
Then I'm going to try to hit that one again.
All right.
Do I
Well,
have
it hasn't.
disadvantage?
Yep, it hasn't moved, so just disadvantage. You don't have to do any checks to find it.
Should be a
7 doesn't hit.
7. However, I
Mhm.
can give. I can. I have an ability called
Worthless
uh.
paladin.
Yeah, no, it's I've already used my channel divinity.
Oh no.
I have one called Gilded Strike that lets me add a +10 to my roll after seeing the roll
Oh, okay.
to
That's
hit. I think,
pretty
but I think,
nice.
yeah, I think, but I've already used my channel divinity.
Also,
once,
it's an
so I
at
can't
one,
use it again.
so
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You'd have
yeah,
missed
yeah.
it anyway.
The
Actually,
lowest
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
the missed
true.
one.
That would have been
Yeah,
a
yeah.
5, not a 7. Good call,
Yeah,
Under.
yeah. Good call, Under. Thanks. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, that's it. I'm done.
You really missed.
stage destroyed.
I was just gonna say you cleave through one of the stage legs, making a hole through it. Like that banner that was stretched across it is all cut up.
that's a positive.
All right. And retaliation. I think he's retaliation. There. All right, Samuel. Invisible weird claws coming at you. They really like to crit on you. Or 25 damage, Samuel. How you looking?
Samuel's unconscious.
Uh-oh. Well, that's all he does.
I mean,
And,
you've crit me 3 times. I mean, fuck.
Twice. Twice tonight.
It's still 2 times too many.
All right. Alar, you see her continuing to run towards the manor. She manages to make it to the steps. But she's still in range and outside. Well, in visual and outside. 4 is dead. Rev, you're a druid in a
I am.
target question mark environment. Apparently there's enemies. Alar keeps pinging them. It is your turn.
I got stabbed as a chicken from the front. I'd like to drop lightning on that ping.
You would remember Alaric making a very loud, thunderous noise in front of you.
Ah, right. I would remember that if I remembered things.
Your ears are ringing.
Can I... How far is it up the stage?
If you
Can I-
wanted to go for the steps, you could get to the bottom of the steps with 30 feet. And running up at an angle, kind of.
Can I see? Shit. Does the chicken have enough strength for a 7-foot vertical?
What chicken?
Right. Does a druid have enough strength for enough of a vertical to see an evil person on the far side of a stage? If I jump, can I see over the stage enough to call lightning on the fiend's head?
I forget how vertical jumping works.
Height
Like
is strength.
standing jump?
I mean, I'll start
Yeah.
running towards the stairs and just try and jump and peek my head over.
You would not be able to get past the stairs. The stairs are 25 feet ahead of you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like get enough vertical clearance to peek over the stage, call lightning on the fiend, and then continue running to the stairs.
What is your strength modifier?
Only a -1.
Okay. So I would say you could run, and I will have you make a dexterity acrobatics check as you try to jump onto that middle portion of the stairs, and then yes, you would have line of sight. But you have to stick the landing. Yeah, you stick the
Oh.
landing. You can just barely see over the stage because the mayor has started walking up the other set of stairs. You can see her. And let's find out if she's in range because you centered that on the stage with 60-foot radius. Da, 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 da. She's not in range of your call lightning. So 60-foot radius, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 120 across. Yeah, if you had centered it on the stage, that is that.
Unfortunate. All right. Plan was a C.
I mean, you stuck the landing. That was a solid like 7. Update your position. From where you're standing, you can see all of the hostiles. It looks like only the 2 flying for Alar, they're up in the air a little bit more, are inside of your ability to call lightning. Oh,
Plan
and the one
C.
that Samuel's having a slap fight with. It's winning.
Yeah. Plan C, we're going to continue ignoring that. And is what's her face within 120 feet of me?
Just.
Wonderful. I cast Moonbeam on her.
All right.
5-foot radius, 40-foot high. I'll enter start, take con save for 2d10 radiant damage.
Okie dokie. Con save, start of her turn.
If she happens to be a shape changer, she makes the saving throw with disadvantage.
All right. Do-do-do. All right, those 2 get there, and those 2. One of them can. Okay, Alaric.
Yes.
Alar's pings are getting closer.
Bum, bum. Well, I see that there's those 2 pings to the bottom
you
right.
skip
Yeah,
me?
that's I don't believe so.
Because you had Sam go down, right? Sam fought, missed, went down, and then you just did Rav's
Oh
turn.
yeah, yeah, retaliation. She moved. Yeah, I did skip you. I apologize. It is your turn, Aylar. Let's wind that back a little bit.
No worries. All right, so she's like 90 feet from me, right?
Um, yeah, like 100. You're up in the air.
Okay, how far are the two guys in the air from me? Between them,
Uh,
her and me.
based on how fast they're moving, one turn, about 40 feet. Like direct line, they can get to you, and next turn they're moving about 40 feet around.
Right. And I'm like 20 feet in the air. Okay. So I'm going to fly down till I'm directly over the guy that just hit Sam.
All right.
And I want to be 10 feet above it.
Okie doke.
But so that Sam is at least 11 feet from me. I'm assuming
Okie
it's
doke.
standing, Sam's on the ground, so I should be able to get like the upper part of its torso.
Yeah, they're not walking around. They seem to be flying everywhere they go, even on the ground.
Right. Point is, I want to make sure this does not hit, that Sam is not within 10 feet of me, but the creature is.
That would be the case.
Excellent. I then cast Thunderstep.
All right.
And
Where are you going?
So I can move 90 feet with that. So
Okay.
that little bit of movement closer to her that little bit of movement closer to her should have put her like pretty much exactly 90 feet from me. So I should be able to teleport right next to her.
Correct.
I'd like to do so. At the origin point, there's a loud bang, and that gargoyle needs to make a con save.
Well, this ought to go well. Their strongest stat.
Sure.
How did he do? He pooped.
He just took 6 points of thunder damage.
That would have actually been enough to kill one from full. He was already damaged though, so he shatters and poofs into dust and disappears completely.
Okay. That's about as close as I can come to saving Sam. And yeah, I'm next to the enemy.
Alrighty, you are next to the enemy.
Because this is before the moonbeam comes down.
Yes.
And then moonbeam, like, shit.
Well, him knowing that he could position it just out of. Actually, no. Well, yeah, he could just put it on an arc from.
Basically, I would be.
He could put it on an arc.
Yeah.
Straight down from her. You'd be straight down the steps from her.
Right, and he could put it so it covers the door and her.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, so nothing of that changed. She still moved. Rav did his acrobatics. And now it's my turn to play. Alaric.
Yes.
Aylar's pings are getting closer.
Well, yes. And then I said I wanted shatter.
I know, but they go first.
But it was my turn.
I was telling you were receiving attack.
Oh.
22 and 20?
Yeah.
Are you concentrating on anything or let's roll
No.
together?
I mean, I'm concentrating on the pain, but that's a little bit different.
Speaking of pain, you take 33 slashing damage.
And I'm down.
All right. Alaric is unconscious. Well, bleeding out.
Yeah.
And unconscious. All right. And then Rav, one of them gets in a melee with you. Does an 8 hit you, Rav?
An 8 will miss even me.
All right. Alaric, death save.
That's just flat Constitution, right?
No, it's just
Death save is
D20.
just a D20.
I
I suppose you haven't rolled a whole lot of death saves, have you?
yeah, not a whole lot, no. Hey,
All right. Yep. One pass. Sam, death save. One fail. Dun dun dun. Will the god survive? All right, we're gonna call it here, guys. No, I'm kidding.
tune in next time.
And back to Alar. Your turn. Top of the Inish. Sorry about that.
No worries. Did the woman get a turn at any point between my last turn and this turn?
Well, she had moved, and so we kind of just did that out of order.
Okay.
You
Just double
thunderstep
checking.
next to where she ended up. So we're
Perfect.
just gonna ignore that.
Yep.
Everything is how it is now.
Did Moonbeam go off?
No, it hasn't been her turn yet.
Okay.
Last round we went out of order because he skipped me.
I missed Alar on accident.
But that's okay.
So
So
I'm a
anyway,
bad
then I started
DM.
blasting. As I pull out the wand of magic missiles and just put like a level 5 magic missile into her at point blank range.
All right. Oh, let me see. Da, 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 da. As a reaction, she casts shield. I had to pull up her list. I didn't remember if I gave it to her or not.
Okay.
I haven't looked at her stat block in like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. DM2. There's that guy. He's going to move there. Oh, wait, no, he's dead. Never mind. DM2's dead. DM1. She looks at you, Alar,
Moonbeam.
and then suffers the wrath of Moonbeam. And you can see her face distorting as the Moonbeam hits her. So I lost her stat block again. Rav, 18.
18 does pass.
All
So
right.
she takes 7 radiant damage.
All right.
And because she passed, she does not go back to her original form. At least unwillingly.
Yep. Okay. So now that that's been dealt with, Alar.
Does she have to make a? Oh wait, no, that ended because he's unconscious. Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Continue.
Yep. She is no longer concentrating on a spell. Her target has gained unconsciousness.
Anyway, so yeah, she looks at me. I look at her.
And she looked at me.
Look at me.
And I pull out a rose. No.
Oh, you fickle thing. Right. Wisdom save. She casts a spell on you. Fear.
Okay.
All right. You pass. don't think anything actually happens.
If
just
you
doesn't
pass,
work, right?
generally, yeah, for fear, pretty much. It's
Yeah.
save or suck.
But in reverse. The funny thing is, the 30-foot cone, she can't hit anybody else. She really
Mhm.
wanted you to go away.
Yeah, but I'm not.
And she turns, and I believe Moonbeam is half speed, right? Or is that
No,
Spirit Guardians?
that's Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, so she turns and goes to go into the house. Sailor, do you do anything?
I believe I get an attack of opportunity against her.
If you want to use it, you may.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poker with the magic dagger.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to poke her with the magic dagger.
All right, go ahead and attack. That hits.
1 point of piercing damage.
It looks like it stung her a little bit. It can't get smaller, can it?
No, it could. It could have been a 0.
That's true. But it getting halved, it can't get smaller.
Correct. Yes, half of 1 damage is still 1 damage.
It does not look particularly effective, but you still do full damage somehow. All right. So yeah, she gets out of your zone of control. She goes through the door,
The doors
leaving
were
it open behind. No, she opens the door. Item interaction.
Okay. I was double checking because you never described anything I was seeing. So
Yeah. It's a pair of doors. She just goes through the left one.
okay. All right.
But she goes inside and goes around the corner. You cannot see her.
All right.
Although you can see the entire layout of the house, you can't. You can see a pair of double doors beyond the door that she opened. In about a 15-foot room.
Okay. So she basically like went in and just stepped like immediately to the right to break line of sight.
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
she went through the door and went to the right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I
That is
who
her.
so, I do wait, no, I can't do that. Never mind. Telepathy only is a 60-foot range.
Ah, yes, he would be out of range for your pings.
Yep.
Not to mention, everybody else is out of range for your pings, basically.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Also, Rav is the only one that's up.
I'm sure he's got this.
All right. So that is DM. Who would have moved back towards you, but you moved far enough that you're not in range. Yeah, they were flying up towards you, then you went down and away, and there took them a second to figure out where you were, and they started moving back towards you. So you can see 2 invisible enemies closing in on you again. I'm getting rid of the grass because that's not necessary. You're there. You're there. Hang on, I'm seeing who's fucking dark. I was prepared for the anyway I started blasting, just not during the fucking speech. Like I was ready for you guys at pretty much any other point in the evening to just open up on the mayor.
And then Mister was like, "Surprise, fuckface!" Laser.
You should
You're
have
there,
known. You should have known that's what I was gonna do.
I would have hoped you had some restraint being a god.
He has
All right,
exactly as much restraint
he-
as he
he's-
wants.
He's the
I
he's
think-
the what do you call it? god with a magnifying glass and spiders and all that. I can't remember the phrase.
Ah. Cruel kid with a magnifying glass?
I mean, look, he was going to attack whether
I knew you were going to attack. I
No.
just expected you guys to do, more exploring and investigating and discover the gargoyle imps first and then fight them with,
Nope.
and nope. So anyway, I started blasting while she's in the middle of her speech.
I mean, it was somewhat
counts.
effective. Anyway. So whose turn is it?
it revealed who she was.
Oh, Ren, you had a cigarette. All right. So, they moved. She moved. Rav, it's your turn. You have two bleeding out party members near you. You no longer are getting ping updates from Alar. He has moved out of range of telepathy to update you as to the current position, but you're pretty sure something took a swing at you.
All right. Well, fuck that guy. I'm gonna drop Moonbeam on him.
All right, so you're putting the moonbeam where?
Like right in front of me where I think the guy swung at me from.
Yeah, it'd be behind you, but yeah.
Then I will turn around and it'll be right in front of me. Checkmate, gargoyle.
All right.
And then can I see Sam and Alaric from where I am?
Yes. You have
they're
line of
within
sight
60
to both of them, and you are within 60 feet.
Wonderful. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Sam, healing word.
How are you doing that?
They're within 60 feet.
You use your
Yeah,
action to
line of
cast
sight.
Moonbeam, I thought.
Healing word is a bonus.
But you
I
cast a leveled
didn't use.
spell.
Spell.
I cast it last time. I'm moving Moonbeam.
You can only move 60 feet, though.
Yeah, you couldn't move the moonbeam far enough. You're 120 feet away, remember?
That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, I was too. As soon
Okay.
as he said healing word and you said something, I was like, wait a minute, that's a spell. Leveled spell.
Yeah.
I thought you were recasting Moonbeam.
Oh.
Yes, if you wanted
That's a
to
lot
move
less
the
useful than
target
I
of
thought.
if you wanted to move the target of Moonbeam, the gargoyles that are moving towards Alar, you do not have a ping update for their position. So you don't have any valid targets you could move the Moonbeam that you're aware of.
All right. Plan. What is this? E. Dodge action. Healing word to Sam.
All right, you take the dodge action. And you
9
heal
health.
Sam for 9 HP. Sam, you wake up on the ground, a level of exhaustion, the taste of ozone permeating your mouth. It is like sticking to your tongue. And then, what else do you do, Rev? Do you do anything else? Dodge action?
Nope.
Do you move?
Nope. That's it for me.
Okie dokie. Oh. Okay, those guys can't quite. And they don't see Sam. So they move there. And then those two move there. Rav, you're dodging, so it's flat. Does a 10 hit you?
Nope.
Okie doke. For 12 slashing through your dodge. And a lyric death save. Two passes.
Woohoo.
All right. Alar, that's the battle map you see.
Okay. And the moonbeam is still active in front of me, right?
1 second. Sam's got to go. I was just updating the map. Samuel, it is your turn.
All right. Is one of the things pinging?
No, your teammate that's ping spamming is out of range. He's not updating your pings.
Okay, so where was the thing? I don't know. Where did everybody go?
Alaric is over there, about 15 feet away from you, bleeding out from a large laceration.
How many hit points did he give me? 9, you said?
Yeah, he
Yes.
rolled max.
I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna move over to Alaric and get him on his feet.
All right, you grab
Wondering
Alaric's
if I'm out,
shoulders
but
and
yeah.
pick him up,
Well, I'm
setting
laying
him on his
hands.
feet.
I'm
Oh, okay.
laying on hands, you know.
No, it's much funnier the other way.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Well, I mean, I can do that, but laying on hands while I pick him and stand him up, so that when he opens his eyes, he's already standing. I'm like,
I
took his
just can
feet.
picture you with a bunch of sticks and some rope, just making him into a fucking marionette puppet.
He's not dead yet. He's not all the way dead yet. If he was all the way
I'm
dead,
only
then
mostly
yes.
dead.
I feel
All right,
happy.
how many lay on hands you patching him up with?
Let's give him more than I got. So let's give him 10.
All right.
I like town.
Alaric, you're no longer bleeding out.
Yay.
Congratulations.
I feel happy.
Alar, it is now. Unless Samuel, you doing anything else? Moving over, fixing your bloody teammate, Mister. Is that it for you?
He got him. Yeah, that's all I can do. I mean, I got him up. So yeah.
All right. Alar, it is your turn.
Okay, so the moonbeam is still up in front of me, right?
Yes, unless Rav moved it or dispelled it. It is blocking your path.
Okay.
It's only 5 feet radius. There should be room to get around it, right?
You parked it on the door, basically, to not hit Alar the first time.
Ah.
Yeah, it's up the stairs from him because he had
It's fine.
teleported.
I'm just
Yeah.
clarifying.
Mhm.
But I can see
What?
into the room.
Correct.
So, as bonus action, I will cast Misty Step and appear in the middle of the room, outside the moonbeam.
Yep.
Can I get to the... do the doors open inward?
Yes.
Can I get to the doors without entering the moonbeam?
Nope.
Okay.
You would just be in the moonbeam if you tried to get to the doors. Your hand would sizzle trying to reach for the one that's open.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Moonbeam's scary. Instead,
Alright.
I'm going to turn to her, and as my action,
Mhm.
I'm just going to fill the room with cowbell. More cowbell, as I cast Toll the Dead. She has to make a wisdom
Alright.
save.
Wisdom save. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I closed it. I'm like, where the fuck is the tab with her stat block on it? I believe
No,
she
that
failed.
fails. She is not at full hit points, correct?
Correct.
Then she takes 20 points of necrotic damage.
All right. It does not appear particularly effective. But it does do damage.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Do you wish to move or do anything else? So you teleported right into the middle of the space. So
Yeah.
where she is on the map is where she is. So
Right.
you're 10
no,
feet
I'm
ish
pretty.
away from her.
Yeah, I'm not in melee with her. I really don't particularly want to be in melee with her. Actually, no. You know what? She ran away from me rather than hit me before last time. So yeah, I will step into melee with her. I'll poke her with
All
the
right.
dagger again.
Yep. It appears she is heading for that door is open. Looks to be a sort of like prep room or like kitchen adjacent room.
Okie dokie.
You have plenty of movement. Do you wish to be alongside of her to the west or due south of her? Or catty corner southwest?
I would just be to the southwest of her, diagonally.
Okay. Yeah, so you step over 5 feet, getting her in a melee.
Yep, and waggle my eyebrows suggestively. That's about it.
All right. The 2 is following you, but they can get inside.
Oh, they don't just go through the moonbeam?
Oh, they do have to go through the moonbeam. They do. It's con save, right?
Yep.
They don't know what a moonbeam is.
Bug
Don't worry, it's
zapper.
okay. Basically, with these things. Well, I don't think they passed as they try to follow Alar.
Only 17 damage.
Yeah. Well, Alar, you see some black wisp come through the door and then, vanish into nothing.
Ha!
Another one bites the dust. Another 2,
Ugh.
actually. And she looks at you, sighs, and she shrugs.
You can always surrender.
Ah, my boy, you know so little of what you've disturbed.
I
It
know nothing
was a
about it.
beautiful home. And she cast Fireball centered on herself.
Well, that was a dumb idea. We're in a wooden structure, aren't we?
The exterior is stone, but the interior is definitely wood.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't make that the deck save.
I mean, I'm happy.
Eh.
That means that means the bitch burns. I'm happy with that.
It means the loot burns too.
It's a 20-foot radius fireball that originates from the point that she chooses. She chose herself.
Mhm.
So she makes a dex save. She passes.
Okay.
28 fire damage.
It is not particularly effective, but it is enough to bloody me.
Yep. She doesn't seem particularly affected by it either.
Yeah. Shocker. The fiend is resistant
I'm-
to fire.
Well, And then she goes through the door, breaking your zone of control,
Poke.
and you poke her with your magic dagger. You crit her with your magic dagger.
For 4 points of piercing damage.
Yep. Looks like she resisted that.
From the magic dagger? Damn.
Mm-hmm. And she closes the door behind her. You could see the door opposite of her was open as well.
Okay.
But that is her. I'm being poked by dog. Rav, what would you like to do? You're in a target-rich environment of targets you can't see. You hear flapping.
Um,
Lot of flapping.
How far is the flapping?
Some of it's really close, some of it's kind of close.
How much of it can I probably get in a thunder wave? Because I'm going to do that.
Um, 50-50.
All right. Thunder wave at the closest chunk of flapping.
All right, yeah, you point back down the stairs and go whoosh with your thunder.
All right. Con saves.
Yep. You guys found their weakness.
It's
15,
also
13.
both fail.
All right. So both
5
probably
damage.
live.
5 damage. Push 10 feet away.
Yep.
And then I'm going to run across the stage until I run into something or I hear flapping right next to me.
All right. Well, you hear flapping above you as you run underneath one. Do
All
you
right, then
continue running or do you stop?
I'll stop there.
Okay. I'm just going to annotate that as like a half square. They were flying towards you and they were coming down from where Alar.
All right.
Oh, no. Those were the ones that were down there. So they would have been. Potato. Yeah,
Potato,
you hear one
potato,
above you.
fire, warning shot. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Well, these guys move down. These guys move over. Well, no. Sam got up, so they start flying back towards him. Can't quite reach. Well, no, let's switch targets. They switch targets. That's good enough. So the flapping surrounds you a little bit as you hear shink shink.
Hmm.
22-18.
Both hit.
Okay. 26 slashing.
Yep. That knocks me out.
All right. Samuel, as you're helping Alaric up, you watch Rav collapse on the stage. More lacerations.
Fucking invisible little shits, man.
And then, Alaric, it is your turn. You hear flapping getting closer.
All right. Well, I'm going to assume it's between me and Rav. Is there any teammates between me and Rav?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna put a shatter. How far away is Rav from me?
35, 40. Top of the
Mm.
stage.
Could I guesstimate how far away that the flapping might have moved from Rav after stabbing them?
You have a rough idea of like about a 20-foot or like 20-foot, 10-foot radius area that these guys are in. And same with the other ones. Like they're not quiet.
Right. And I can tell that the group is closer to us than the others, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna hit the closer group, and since I have a pretty, like a 10-foot radius area, which is convenient because that's the size of shatter, I'm gonna put a shatter right there.
All right. I believe that's some more con saves.
Mm-hmm.
How'd they do?
Oh no.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh no.
Yep. They will die.
Oh, thank God. I mean, thanks, Sam.
Yep. All right. Samuel. It is your turn.
Yeah.
Rav went down. Something cut him.
Did Alaric get something when he did that?
What's that?
When Alaric cast that thunder wave, I notice anything take damage from it or any shifting in the air? Or no?
Nothing.
Son of a bitch.
And Alaric cast it, nearer to you guys. Spooked you a little bit. But as for over by Rav, no, you're you have not seen anything of these. Like even when they cut somebody, the blade never appears. Just the wound.
I'm going to move over and raise Rav up.
All right. Rav is up on the stage and he's about 40 feet from you. So you would have to either climb the edge of the stage.
I'm a 30
you'd have
feet
to-
of movement, so
Yeah. Yeah, so you'd lose 5 climbing the edge of the stage, or you could running jump and get up there if you have a strength modifier higher than 4.
I have a 4.
So yeah, you could jump up 7 feet with a running jump. If I'm reading it right.
Yeah, vertical clearance is 3 plus strength mod.
So you could jump up onto the stage. With your movement, but you would not be able to get into melee with Rav.
Right.
What would you like to do, sir?
I don't know. I want to get up there to get to bring in what's his name. So I'm going to try to run up and jump on the stage and get as close to Rav as
All
I
right.
can.
Yeah, you can running jump up that. That'll get you 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just onto the stage. Oh, you forgot about that.
Yeah, I did until just now, and it recharged.
It recharges.
Cool. So I've got full charge again. All right. So I can't
Oh,
see
by the way,
anything.
you haven't recharged it yet. When you recharge it, when it does recharge, you hear a voice in your head that says, "Weapon system fully optimal, ready to fire."
Oh shit! Oh my god! See. Okay, I have a question on the beam. It's like lightning bolt. If I turn my head when I fire, can I wave it across?
No, it's still like the lightning bolt. You can't move it once you fire it. I know you want to Homelander. I know you do, but no.
But no, well, see, I wanted to check and see if there's any of them invisible guys in front of
Well, I mean,
Reva,
if you
like,
shot over top of Rab's bleeding out body, you might catch one, but you don't know.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I wish I could wave, because then I'd definitely get something.
Indeed, but it is not a flamethrower. It is a laser cannon.
All right, well, I guess I'll fire above Rav's body just to make sure there's nothing right.
All right.
Above 5
You
feet
can see them
around
on the
his
map.
body.
But I would like you to unbiasedly pick left or right. Are you shooting to the left of him or to the right of him?
Can I shoot like over the top of him?
You want to shoot dead center across the beam?
Yeah, over top of him.
All right.
So that way I'll catch both the corners of both squares on each side of it.
Indy, you shoot the beam right over him. Go ahead and roll damage. You don't see anything happen, but you did shoot the beam there. I mean, didn't really have to roll damage, but you can because you like to see the damage dice, yeah?
I mean, if I didn't hit anything, there's fucking no point in rolling the dice.
Well,
now,
you
is
don't
it?
know if you hit anything. You've never seen these things at all. You've never seen them die, nothing. You hit both of them, but you don't know that. Yeah, they vaporize, but you don't know that. You do hear flapping stop. That's a good sign, right?
Oh, cool. All right, yeah, cool.
All right, Alar.
All right.
She closed the door.
Okay. Well, I walk over and open the door.
All right, you walk over and open the door. You can see her.
How far away is she?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away at it looks like another door on the western wall of that room.
Well, I follow her walking up into melee.
All right.
And on the way, before I get into melee, I cast Tasha City's Laughter on her again.
All right.
Wisdom save. And she passed that one.
All right.
So I just walk up into melee then.
And she looks at you. Good thing you're not a stand-up comic. Mercenary
No,
work suits you better.
I leave that to the party bard, usually. I look around. He's not present.
Foolish, foolish children. And she opens the door and walks through it.
Poke.
Go ahead and make your attack. Like a mosquito against an armadillo.
4
Wait, crit her
more
again
points of
for
piercing
4
damage.
more points of piercing that she resists for 2. Actually, on that might be nope, not enough. Close. She is looking pretty rough.
Wait, she's bloodied?
Not quite. She
Okay.
is almost bloodied. She is looking more injured than you've ever seen her.
Yep. Well, that was her turn, so.
Yep. She walks
that
through.
That does tend to be what happens when you keep stabbing someone.
Honestly, it was the moonbeam. Of everything that's damaged her, the moonbeam has taken the most of her HP. All right. So it is just you guys and her. All of the baddies are dead. You killed all the gargoyle imps. My beautiful creatures.
How would they know? They never saw him.
That's true. All right, Rev. Death save.
Success.
One success. Alaric,
Yes.
you are on the ground, ouchied, but alive. You have 1 level of exhaustion,
Yeah.
and I think 10 hit points.
Yes.
Well,
I think I'm just gonna
aside
go
from
to
the screams
stage
of villagers, it's pretty quiet.
Well, since I lack any types of healing, I'm just gonna sit on the stage and just take a breather.
All right, so you dash over by where Rav is.
No, more like casually stroll.
All right, so yeah, you're about 15 feet or so from the stairs.
Yeah.
All right, same. Yutan. Samuel, Mistir.
I guess I'm gonna walk over and heal Rev.
All right, how do you heal him?
Lay on hands for the remaining 10 I have and get him up.
All right, Rav, you wake up on the ground, 10 hit points, level of exhaustion. All the party is accounted for except for Alar. You remember him last seen going into the manor alone to face the fiend.
Well, I'm gonna start heading that way. Can't let the man do it on his own.
All right,
Oh, we could.
Yep. you get partway over. And back to Alar.
I follow her.
All right. Looks like she is going for a door in the corner of the room.
On my way over there, I cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on her again. Wisdom save. And she passed again.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I actually get like between her and the door?
No, you're tailing her. So
Right. Okay. Wasn't sure how far she was moving versus me. That's all.
Yep.
I just walk
yeah,
right up
so
in
you just
melee
get
with
the melee and
Mhm.
yep. She sighs. She doesn't even talk to you. She just goes over the door and opens it.
Poke.
So out of his own control, poke. Yep.
Well, it had to happen eventually, right? I couldn't
Yeah.
3 times in a row.
That would have been
You
amazing.
did crit. You did
You did
still
crit.
crit, just on the wrong side of the die.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah, I stabbed the shit out of that door.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and she goes through the door, and you hear what sounds like footsteps on stairs.
Okay.
And Rav,
Hmm.
you are not feeling hot, but Samuel did heal you 10 hit points. You did get a level of exhaustion.
Hmm. How far is the door from me?
A good bit, like 90-ish feet to your moonbeam.
Oh, the moonbeam's gone.
Well, to where you
That-
cast moonbeam.
Okay. Uh, fuck it. I will cast Healing Word on myself and dash to get 70 feet.
All right. Yeah, you jump down off the stage. It's less than 10 feet, so you don't take fall damage. And that puts you about 40-ish, 30-ish from the door.
All right.
Ayla, are you leaving the doors open behind you?
Yeah.
Okay, just figured I'd ask. All right, Alaric. The cat
Yeah.
dashed across the stage. Samuel's walking across the stage. Alar is
I'll
nowhere to be
follow.
found.
What do you mean a cat? I'm an elf this time.
Oh, that's right. You're an elf.
Yeah, cat, elf, whatever.
Knife ear, knife foot, same thing.
All right. But yeah, so are you just going to go across the front of the stage or are you going to go up on the stage and follow them?
I'll go around and follow.
All right.
I'm too lazy
Yeah,
to climb.
Yeah, so you turn around and start walking. Or are you running?
Are they running?
They're running.
I'm running.
All right. That puts you just shy of the other end of the stage. You're about 30-ish feet behind Rav, the elf. All right. Sam, you dashing?
Yes.
All right. You get a little bit of a leg up on Rav, but that's only because you started a little bit ahead. It does look like Rav's moving faster than you. All right. Alar.
Well, I follow her. When I get line
As
of
one does.
Yep, and as I get line of sight, I cast Tosh City's Laughter again.
All right. 1 second. I'm drawing basement better. I had a crude outline for
Mhm.
if you guys came from, any other direction. Didn't know you're going to use the front door.
Rookie mistake. We always use the front door.
Yeah, I'm learning that.
Well, right there.
But yeah, you cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Wisdom save. She failed.
Oh, she failed. Wow, finally.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. What specifically is Tasha's Hideous Laughter?
Prone, incapacitated, and laughing.
All right.
At the end of each of her turn, and anytime she takes damage, she gets to make another Wisdom save. If the save is caused by damage, she gets advantage. But it doesn't matter, she'll have advantage anyway.
Yep. Magical effects. All right. That is your turn. You move down the stairs. She was at the base of the stairs.
Yeah, I'll move down to melee with her while she's laughing.
All right. Okay. I have the map. I don't have the doors or stairs on there, but we can work with it. We'll stick it in the middle of the square. All right. Would you like to occupy her square? No, actually, you can't. Never mind. Never mind. You can get right there. And I have to pee. Okay, sorry. You move into melee. Cash tosses. Well, Cash tosses his laughter. Move into melee. She falls down laughing. And you guys are like that. All the little 5-foot gaps are doors.
Okay.
And then the long tube that you're standing next to is the stairs coming down.
Anything noticeable as I look around? Unusual for a
Uh,
basement?
it looks like a pretty nice basement.
Okay.
Doors are all closed.
Yep. Yep.
It looks like a modern finished basement. Like there's actually a little sitting area down there and a bookshelf with a couple of books on it.
Okay.
But her turn can't do shit. Whiz save. And she stops laughing.
Mm-hmm.
She huffs and looks up at you. And that's it for her turn. Rav,
Yeah.
30 feet from the front door. It does appear to be fully open and not ajar.
I'd be worried if the door was ajar. Wouldn't make a very good door.
Apparently.
I will run in.
All right. So 35 feet gets you to the other side of the door. And you can see you're in a 15 by 25 room. Door to your left closed. Door to your right closed. Double door ahead closed. Door ahead to your right open.
Let's go through the open door.
All right. You dashing?
I will, and I will
All right.
bonus action a healing word.
All right. Yeah, you go through that door. You can see another door is open, and you get all the way into the kitchen, and you can see another door is open to your right. You're just shy of that door. You can't see around the corner. You are here.
Hello? Anyone
Hello?
home?
Um,
I'm just calling into the door.
Alar,
Yeah.
you hear Rav calling to see if anybody's home.
Yeah. I respond. Yeah, we're in the basement.
They have a basement here?
It's a nice
Alright,
basement.
that's my turn.
All right. Alaric,
Yes.
Rav ran inside. Samuel is ahead of you, about 30 feet.
Well, I'll move to where Sam is then, because I can only move that far.
Would you like to dash?
Nah.
Okay. Well, you dashed last time.
Yeah, well, nah. I'm good.
All right. Samuel, the elf ran inside.
Move move to follow it.
All right. You move 30 feet. You get to the door. You can see inside. You don't see an elf. You see a couple of doors. One of them's open to your right.
I'll go through the open door to my right.
All right. So you're dashing.
Sure, why not?
All right. You dash. You come up a little short of Rav. But you can see Rav.
All right.
That's where everybody is.
Then I'll wait there then.
All right. Alar.
So
She is
she's
prone on the ground next to you. But no longer laughing.
I guess Tasha City's laughter at her again.
This song and dance.
Always. Failed.
13. All right, she starts laughing. Do you do anything else?
No, there's nothing I really can do. That was my action.
All
That's
right.
it for me.
Well, I mean, there's a door to the south. There's a door to the south. There's a door to southwest.
Yeah. My concern is stopping her first, then worry about regrouping, then worry about all the exploration in the abandoned village.
Right. All right. Her turn.
Still fail.
She continues laughing.
Excellent.
All right. Everybody else. Rav,
Uh-huh.
it is your turn.
Uh,
You heard
I
Alar
would,
call from across the way. You're not quite sure where, but it sounded pretty far. Like it was
I will continue running in. I'll be following the open doors.
all right. 35. You're just shy of the next open door. Well, that's not fair. There are open doors to your south, but he did say the basement, and you don't think the stairs would be somewhere other than the other stairs.
All
So
right.
35 would put you just short of the door to the basement.
All right. Then I will dash and go downstairs.
All right, you dash. As you start thump down the stairs, you can see Alar ahead of you. Although I believe 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, 30 puts you right behind him. So 35, you'd be occupying his square. You wouldn't be able to move past him this turn.
All right. And then is Alar injured?
Um,
Yes, I'm bloodied.
Alar
Alright.
is reasonably injured.
Bonus action, I'm going to bop Alar on the head with a healing word
All right.
for 9 heal. I don't think I've rolled anything else
Could you
for
hand
healing
over
word
your D4 for inspection, please?
yet. No,
That's like
it's
your
my
fourth or
rig
fifth
die.
4.
It's my rig to die. You're never getting your hands on it.
All right. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Alert! Still walking.
Still walking.
All right. All right. You're just inside the foyer. It's nice.
Yeah, well, nice.
It's a bit singed. Looks like somebody cast fireball in here, but nothing is on
Ah,
fire.
I know that. I know that look.
You recognize the shape.
Yeah. And the smell. Smells like victory.
All right. Sam, continuing your pursuit.
Yes, continuing my pursuit.
All right. 30 feet puts you halfway across the next room. You want to dash?
What can I see?
There is a open door ahead of you, and you're pretty sure that's where Rav and Alar went, because Alar said the
Yeah,
basement.
I'm gonna dash. Yeah, I'll dash.
All right. All right, that puts you at the top of the stairs. You can see the find. Would you like to roll your D5 or D6?
Sure.
You actually would have like 2 or 3 if you wanted to roll a couple of D. Just roll 3d6. Never mind.
No.
You don't need 3. As your last charge pings in your head. Weapon system optimal. Ready to fire. That puts you there. Da, 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 da. Okay. Alar,
Yeah.
she failed. She laughs. It's your turn.
Yeah. So I just move out of the way to let the actual melee specialist kind of just walk up and start bopping her to death.
Any
Oh,
particular
good, they're here.
direction
Here.
calling to you?
I go 10 feet diagonally to the southeast.
All right. So you want to be just east of that 25 by 25 room doorway?
Yes.
Okie doke. You can easily do so.
And I just kind of gesture to the
Anything
party
else?
I gesture to the party and go, eliminate her.
All right. Her turn.
That passes, barely.
All right. She passes. She's no longer laughing,
That's nice.
but she is still prone on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Rev, it is your turn. There's this beautiful dwarf laying on the ground.
Hmm. But what if? Is she wearing any metal by chance?
No, she looks like she's wearing some sort of like silk ceremonial robes. Very like mayoral with the village or vestige festivals.
Hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What if I cast? Oh, I don't actually have fuck it. I'm casting Moonbeam again.
All right. You are casting Moonbeam. I'm assuming you're just trying to get it on her in as
Yeah.
little space around her as possible so the party can surround if need be.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of cast it because it's just point you can choose within range, right? Or point you can see.
Point I can choose within range.
All right, so yeah, you can bury it partway into the wall so it's just poking out and getting her.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. Yeah. Do you wish to move, or are you going to let Samuel trample you?
I'll scoot out of the way, just around the wall to the right.
All right.
Map south.
So you want to go due south one square, just out and around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a 180 around the wall and make a second spot for someone to get words for someone to squeeze past Samuel when he gets here.
Yep. Is that it?
That I will tell Dwarf Lady, stop me if you've heard this one before, but, and then wild shape into another giant chicken.
Peacock!
Exactly. And that will be my turn.
And when you do that, she says, "Huh? I thought those were extinct." But that's it. All right, Alaric, still trudging along.
Still trudging along.
All right, yeah, you're able to get just into the kitchen. You went through the food prep area.
Is there anything out?
Yes, it did appear that a large boar was being prepared to be roasted.
Oh, it's not roasted yet. Damn.
Yeah, there were
Make a note
large
of that for
boars
later.
being roasted, but it looked like they were doing like rotational, so one was ready every hour.
Yeah. Well, I make a note of that for later. I don't want to waste anything.
Yeah. All right, Samuel,
Move
your target.
forward
It's
and
prone.
attack.
She's prone.
I attack.
Go ahead. She's prone. That doesn't hit. Anything else?
Yeah. I'm just checking. All right. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Alar.
So she's in the moonbeam prone, but not laughing.
Correct.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
She sighs.
Her fault for not seeing it coming.
Oh, she's seen it coming.
Yeah, well, she gets to be conscious for the start of her turn in moonbeam, because that's it.
Indeed. All right. Start of her turn. What is that con save, right?
Yes. Disadvantage if she's a shape changer.
She is. Ironically, she passed last time. Not this time.
That is a fail.
Go ahead and roll damage.
14 radiant.
Yep. You hit her with that. And I believe that makes her drop her shape change, right?
Yes. She reverts to her original form.
All right. Yeah, you guys see. And Alar, she looks kind of similar to the gargoyles. Like that glassy stone look to her skin, but it's obviously skin and flexible. And blue eyes, very large goat-like horns, and very long fingernaily fingers. But she's dwarf height. And she hisses. And do any of you speak Abyssal?
That there's a negative.
Uh,
Nope, no. Infernal, but
I
not abyssal.
I do not. Draconic.
Sam, do you speak Abyssal? That movie does bloody her, by the way. It didn't look especially effective, but it was fully effective.
Okay.
So nobody speaks Abyssal?
Would appear not.
Gonna go with no.
All right, yeah, she says something in Abyssal. You're not sure if she was giving you a recipe or insulting your family bloodline. Could have been either,
Could be both.
or both. And Samuel, you're in melee as she starts casting a spell. Do you have Mage Slayer, Mister?
Say again.
Do you have Mage Slayer? She is casting a spell in
No.
melee with you.
No.
All right. She casts Dimension Door and disappears.
Well, that's annoying.
Huh. What do we need?
You guys are effectively out of an ish.
I guess we start
What'd she
looting
do?
everything. She ran away.
She Dimension Doored.
She could be like 500 feet away. We wouldn't know where. So I think we start looting. But it's pretty late.
It is pretty late. We will resume where we are next week.
Excellent.